So, today is Thursday, the 7th of April? 8th of April? I don't know what it is. I'm on my way to Tulip Meats for the first official vigil, I think nearly of 2021. I think they managed to get one in a bit earlier in the year, but this is like the first official. I'm off to meet Gawain and Daniela and Adam from UK Vegan Family, coming all the way up from Worcestershire to come and join me for the vigil. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, let's get down there. I think Gawain's going to be the first to arrive. He's coming up separately. I'll meet Gawain and then I'm going to meet up with Daniela and Adam and take them around there. It's not brilliant circumstances to meet, but at least it's doing something that we find valuable. So yeah, looking forward to meeting Daniela and Adam. Not looking forward to watching the poor babies go into the slaughterhouse to be murdered. All right. The only bit of love he's going to get today. Hello, mate. So we've got Adam, Daniela and Gawain, and we're going to go to the little section that is infamous now at Tulip Meats where we can hear the poor kids go to the slaughter. It's not a very positive experience, but it does reinforce your resolve to end this shit. So we'll go and do this. So we're here at Tulip. Adam's here, Gawain's here, Daniela's somewhere about. Oh, she's behind me. Hi Luke. Hi Anita. Just outside Tulip Slaughterhouse. We're listening to the poor babies go to the slaughter, into a gas chamber, and then get stabbed in the throat for the bacon. These are 6-month-old babies, and they're all screaming for their lives. You can hear the machinery clunking away. It's all very industrial. Very industrial. Killing on a massive scale, 3,000 young pigs a day. That have been proven to be more intelligent than dogs and have the same cognitive function as a 3-year-old human child. Yet they're treated this way. They know what's going on, they can smell blood, they sense fear. Yeah, we're at Tulip. They sense fear, they're scared to death, as you can hear. Slaughter on a massive scale, 3,000 pigs a day. 3,000 a day get butchered here. This is Tulip Meats in Ashton, Anita. This is where they kill 3,000 babies a day. You've come all the way up from Worcester to see me and come to your first video. What do you think?
Yes. Not the easiest thing in the world to do, but everybody is amazing.
Really? Yeah, they are. They're great, aren't they?
Friendly.
They're really good, really good. Oh, Gawain's here as well. We'll get Gawain in.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen a wagon yet. We've missed a wagon, but we have gone round the back to listen to what goes on there. Hello, Gawain.
Hello, mate.
Come in. Come on, squeeze in. Squeeze in.
Hello, Gawain.
So we've also got Gawain here as well. He's managed. Oh, is he there? Yeah. Yeah. So this is one of the biggest in the area. 3,000 pigs a day. You can hear the screams from here actually if you listen carefully. So it's a very emotive sort of day to come and meet up, but it just we can all share the experience with everybody out there as well. And yeah, the first one of 2021.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like just being down there and listening to that, I like it. I just stayed there for about 10 minutes because I wanted to feel it. But hearing the screams of those individuals being forced down the kill lines into gas chambers, and then knowing that the carbon dioxide is reacting with the mucous membranes, creating carbonic acid and burning their eyes and their lungs out, and hearing them scream and smelling the death and the misery. Like, we don't need to be here. Vegans don't need to be here. Non-vegans need to be here.
Yeah, exactly.
But we need to be here to tell their story because non-vegans aren't coming here.
Yeah. But have you noticed though that there's a lot of people going past and beeping and giving us thumbs up, and we're getting reactions from people. All right, we get the odd one shouting bacon and all this bullshit, but we are getting support, and just by being here every day, every Thursday, every Sunday we come, It's just people drive past and they see it, and it sets off that seed in the head about what's going on. And there was 3 hikers walked past, and the lady at the back, she looked at every single placard that was out there, and they're going to have a conversation when they got out of earshot of us. You could see them talking, and they're going to have a conversation. So people who think that this sort of action is sort of useless and has got no impact, they're wrong, because it has got an impact.
I agree
because
with you.
people see this, and it also reinforces our views as well.
Yeah, it does.
And especially when we get a wagon come in and you actually meet the victims of this fucking disgusting industry, it will really harden your resolve. I mean, you went to a cow one the other day. I seem to remember seeing your two's
Good
videos.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got approached by a security guard, and
Yeah, we did.
I mean, you look at these
Wasn't
guys.
very happy.
These guys are cool. They don't pester us because they know now. They've been educated. There's nothing they can do about it. This is public land. You know what I mean? A good way to know if something's public, is if there's lampposts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because lamppost signifies public land, because it even one there, so this is public. This is all public land, it's all public accessible. Yellow lines means it's accessible. So
Well, they were quite hostile down at
They
that
were.
one,
Yeah.
weren't they? And they
They
said
had
that
something to
before we
hide.
got there, didn't they?
They had something to hide there.
Yeah.
They weren't very welcoming at all.
Well, that's it. They're probably not used to people being so brazen and coming up, and they'll have to deal with it. And the more you educate them, the more they'll realise there's nothing they can do about it.
I think
100%.
normally at that one, from what the organisers said, is the police are there every time,
Mm.
and for Friday there was no police.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
were like, oh, there's
Yeah.
nobody here today.
Yeah.
So they are very hostile.
That changed as we were leaving.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
they
did.
turned up,
As we
didn't
were
they?
leaving,
But
the police turned
once they
up.
realised we were there.
Yeah.
But what you were saying before about it strengthening your resolve, that's really true. And I remember the first vigil I did, and I met an individual on there, and I made a promise to them that I would never stop fighting. And seeing the cow there, and seeing them cry, and it was just such a horrendous moment of realisation, even as a vegan activist.
Yeah.
And just hearing that and sitting behind there and hearing them screaming as they're pushed into the gas chambers, it does give you that resolve.
I mean, it's not just into the gas chambers as well. It's the whole journey. They're getting taken from a like an oppressive indoor life, where they're cramped in together. They're then shoved in a wagon. They've no idea where they're going. They're scared, and they're starving. 24 hours.
They go in.
Then they're shitting on each other, urinating on each other in the wagons. There's no protection from the elements when they're brought here. Then they're pushed into somewhere else that they don't know what's going on, and then the killing starts, and they smell blood, hear everything that's going on, sense everything that's going on. They communicate with each other and letting each other know, this is not good, this is frightening, it's disgusting and horrible. And
you can see that when they turn up, they're overheating, and they're like you're giving them water, and they really take the water. They're really appreciative of the water, and like just really head. And sometimes you see the scars over them where they've been hit and beaten, or where they've scratched each other, where they're really confined. And that goes back to the farms as well. If you go to the farms where most of these individuals are being raised, then they're being fed this liquid protein. They don't even get to chew. Right? They're fed this liquid protein that is getting them, is fattening them up as quick as possible. So they don't eat, in these cramped environments. There's literally no room for them to move in these pens.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. And it's the same in there. They're all cramped in with these sort of runs, and it's like you can imagine like the bank thing where it goes from left to right, and it's just a horrible production line that they push through, and it's very, very industrial. There's nothing humane about it. There's nothing nice about it. It's really grim inside there.
Everyone turns a blind eye, don't they? That's what happens. And a nation of animal lovers that turn in a blind eye.
Yeah.
Apart from us.
I need to say as well, for an animal with such an acute sense of smell, it is so rancid. It's stomach churning around there.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Awful.
Yeah, I mean, you can actually smell the pigs from here, and they're very clean animals, but they're left in disgusting, dirty conditions when they leave the wagons. So, it's not very comfortable for them either. So, well, listen, thank you for coming up. Thank you for, we've finally met. Meet up. We've finally done it. And it's a good experience for us all. Really is a good experience.
And hopefully
It's nice to do it all together.
This is the first of many more vigils
totally.
to come
Yeah.
for all of us.
Now we're out of lockdown.
Yeah, definitely. Chance to be more active and build more of an active community.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm hoping that, like, because we've had the lockdown and we've been forced not to be active, that everybody's going to get up and really get out there and really push hard now. That's what I'm really hoping.
Well, I think we've been in lockdown for so long that we're all chomping at the bit, to use a bit of a animal abuse euphemism, but we're all chomping at the bit, and we're all gonna smash it this year. See people beeping.
Yeah.
People beeping all the time.
I do see thumbs up and stuff, and that's great because they're not vegans, obviously, and they're seeing this, and hopefully that'll make them think as well.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's wait for a wagon.
Sure.
I've had my jab, so don't worry.
Oh, me too, me
Yeah. Oh, you've had your jab as well?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
Pfizer.
You've had both of them?
Yeah, I had my first one in December.
Right.
Because I work at the hospital, so I had my...
Ah, right, you work at the hospital?
Yeah, so I had my first one in December, my second one in January.
What do you do at the hospital?
Critical care bed manager. Critical care bed manager, so basically helping out the flow of patients in and out and within the critical care units.
And you're vegan?
Yes.
So how does the fact that you are vegan and you understand how, all right, veganism isn't a diet, but a plant-based diet is optimal if you do it right. How does that feel when you see all these sick people coming in with diseases that that they could probably avoid?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Luckily, I can desensitize myself to an extent. I can just think of it just in terms of, this is a patient, they need to move here, or this patient needs to come in, so I can kind of dissociate myself and just not connect in a sense, because if I do that, I'll just get overwhelmed. Because most cases people are in hospital is avoidable. I've only been doing this job for like half a year. Before then I was in nuclear medicine, scanning patients, and it was more prevalent there in terms of seeing it direct, like patient contact, all the illnesses and people complaining, oh, I've got this wrong with me, I've got this wrong with me, I've got that wrong with me. Sometimes occasionally ask, oh, how's your diet? I was like, what relevance is that? It's all the relevance.
Yeah.
So you just got to kind of learn to kind of take a step back from it. It's quite difficult, but it's good knowing you're there helping out. And if anything, you can actually talk to the staff around you saying, oh, like, maybe I'm like vegan, I do this for health, have you thought about this? So you can kind of like, you're in the root of it.
Yeah.
So there are like benefits of it, but it's still very frustrating.
Yeah. I should imagine it is. And like, you're here now at a vigil. Is this your first vigil, or?
Well, I came after the first lockdown last year. Was my first time I came.
And have we met before?
Yes, but only briefly.
Right, yeah, because
I have shaved my head since, so that might be a reason why.
Yeah, he's gone for the grumpy vegan Grandad look. That's what he's gone for.
I saw a couple of videos that inspired me. You know what? I'm going to get into it.
So, what do you think we're going to get out of these vigils? What's the whole point of this? What do you feel? Why do you feel the need to come down here and do this, like week in, week out?
Twofold, mainly. One, to bring awareness of the people passing by, or like this, or just you can post about it on your social media, or other people will take photos. I just find if even if one person sees you or sees the thing you're taking a part in, it kind of plants a seed, and that's a good enough reason. And two, just to see the animals, and you can say to people, oh, this is literally how it is, this is how the pigs, this is what they look like, this is how they feel. Because when you're hearing about it, you can kind of, ignorance is bliss, you kind of don't connect to it, but when you're actually there looking at the pig in the eye, you can actually,
you get that connection, don't you?
you see where, you can see why they're called an animal, based, like derived from anima, meaning like the soul. They're an individual. You can see the sadness in their eyes, you can see that they're just shook, like in terror. So to connect with that,
This is an empty wagon going out, so he's dropped all his victims off now, and they're going to await the fate in fear.
Yeah. So another thing of it as well, like when you're there looking at them, you can see the sadness. I kind of feel like I'm kind of taking a bit of their pain away, because if you feel a bit of pain, part of me likes to think you're kind of taking it away from them. Because interestingly enough, I studied physics, so a lot of energy and the conservation of energy I kind of like know about, and I kind of equate that to like pain, it's emotions, emotion, energy in motion. So you can kind of equate the energies and it's conserved, and if you're taking the pain, if you're feeling a bit of pain in a sense, you can kind of logically feel that you're taking their pain away.
So it sounds to me like, it's you're getting into the realms of spirituality, aren't you? And energies, and yeah, of course. I mean, I do believe it to a point. I believe we're all sort of, there's vibrations going on. There's moods. We can pick up on each other's moods. We can, just by a simple facial expression, we can change someone's like feeling, someone's energy. Definitely, I agree with you, and there's no reason why we can't sort of relate to animals in that way as well. It is, and I believe it. Yeah, of course we are. We are animals. We are animals.
We are. We've just evolved a little bit more. Well, some of us.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Yeah, we're all animals. We all feel. Like they feel as well, but not just commodities.
Why do you think that people don't see certain animals as sentient, emotional, loving, innocent beings? Why do you think there's a distinction? What is it about our society that's causing this sort of divide, that dogs, cats and other pets are to be loved and other animals are okay to be abused and murdered? What do you think causes that? Is it our indoctrination, our brainwashing, or do you think it's something else?
I think it's definitely at least part of that. Just in the past, we've done it in the past, not that's an excuse, and that's just continued forward. And like I said, them being commodities, there's a massive money factor in it as well. And people, and it's tradition, as Gary Yourofsky said, the main reasons that we do it is for habit, tradition, convenience and taste.
Yeah.
And then from then, and the reason why people don't see these animals as animals, one, ignorance is bliss. And if they don't have to address it, they won't, because then they're going to have to question their own morals. And if they don't see them as animals, it's easy just to dispense with the idea that they feel pain, and then they'd have to take responsibility for their actions. So they kind of just immediately, throw it off, so they don't have to.
And it is that sort of, it's food. We programmed to believe that this is food, this is necessary, this is vital to life, this is vital to health. But again, we're victims of like this message being pushed to us, this playbook that the meat, dairy and egg industry use to sort of promote the product as something that it's not and keep the truth from us. I mean, we're sat in front of the truth now. The truth is going on behind us, and if people could see the truth behind these walls that they hide all this destruction behind.
Here as well, because it's not just seeing it, but you can hear the screams like from here, and it's 100 yards. My distance perception isn't great. 200, I'm not actually sure.
Let's put it this way: passers-by quite easily hear the screams going on, but they're very good how they place these places, and although they are in a certain area where there is sort of like residential buildings around, there's not a lot of people walk past it. It's been very well placed, and I think all these little murder houses that are dotted all around the UK are all very strategic, where they're placed on industrial estates where not a lot of people pass by, because they know that if people pass by and see and hear what goes on, it's going to kill the profits, and that's what we're all about: commodities, profits, and
and it's not just that. They put a nice sign, a tulip sign, nice pretty flower next to a tree where in the summer it just blossoms and it just looks all nice and welcoming almost. It
reminds me of a little bit of like. Treblinka and Belsen and Auschwitz, where they outside it looks nice. They got flowers, they got bands playing, and they give this deception that everything is okay and it's all fine. And this is what they're doing here. It just gives the perception that it's a nice. They've even got a girl. I'm sure I've seen a girl come out a few times picking litter up, and this is what they're doing. They're sort of giving this perception that this is normal part of life, and it's to be accepted, and it's not. It's just totally wrong. But we'll just have to keep doing what we're doing, and keep coming, keep fighting the fight.
Yeah, just keep fighting the good fight, like you said.
I mean, we've been in lockdown for a year, so how do you think that's going to affect people's activism in the future? Do you think people are going to be more determined now?
I think so, yeah. Because that's why I came originally. Because I was going out every weekend, pretty much, too hungover to actually do anything on a Sunday, and that's why I ended up coming here. So luckily, in a sense, that's what drove me here. And then I've been every time I possibly could after, and then even when things open up again, I'm still going to come. And it's giving people a chance just to reflect on their own selves. A lot of people have changed the diets and how they approach life based on lockdown, just with more time to think. There's more clarity, less distraction. So
that is a major thing, that there is less distraction and people have got time to reflect on food and health and their own mortality and everything. But yeah, well, listen, just say your name again for the camera.
James,
right, nice to meet you, James. Thanks for chatting to me. Keep doing what you're doing.
Likewise.
Yes, it's the first one of 2021 and we're here. A few people going past beeping and shouting comments then, but never mind.
Few waves though.
Few waves, that's what it's all about. A few waves and a few thumbs up, so it's all good. Listen, thanks for talking to me, and we'll speak soon. Hello, mate. Hello. Hello. Oh, he thinks he's so cool, that guy. What a wanker. That driver, what a So we're now in Lillys vegetarian and vegan restaurant, and we're going to get some. I've already bought some pickle. I've already bought some hot lime pickle, yes. And then we're going to get some food. Most of it vegan.
You didn't want like a rice dish or anything?
Right, no secrets because you're wrong. I'm recording.
There's biryani there if you like biryani.
What's biryani?
Biryani.
Alright.
Biryani.
Okay. So this is Lillys. Is she any good? Is Lily any good? Sorry mate, you haven't got a chair, have you?
What, this one that I'm sitting
Oh,
on?
it's there!
Oh,
There's a chair there.
With £11
he's alright, you can stand, can't you?
Yeah, why are you sharing out his
Oh yeah.
£11 good it is.
Yeah, try this.
Biryani there if you
Is
like
it like
biryani.
naan bread?
He doesn't know what it is, he just bought it blind.
Because it looks nice.
It's just
There
weird.
could be a load of Indians laughing at us eating all this combination.
Oh,
They
Yeah.
haven't got a clue which comes first.
mmm. Oh, this is absolutely delish.
This is a t-shirt that Toby sent me. I'm really happy with it.
That's
It's
what
really
mine
good.
on as well.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
It's such a good cause as well.
Thank you, Darryl. Love you.
Ah.
Yeah, thanks Daryl.
Thanks, Toby.
Right, where's the chili
Right, it
tofu?
was quite nice.
Here.
Let's try some of this. Is it hot?
It's not too bad actually.
Mm.
Try some of this. This is the vegan paneer.
Which is the paneer
I
bit?
didn't
That's
open it,
paneer, and that's like dumplings.
He's on it.
Mm.
I haven't tried it yet, so.
A bit like chewy tofu, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, it is.
Not biryani, if I don't know exactly about biryani.
I will.
It's hot.
Oh, this is delicious. You try a bit of lime pickle hot. See how hot it really is. Oh, that looks hot already. Red oil on top.
You see the steam coming out of it.
Right, let's have a taste of it. Oh my god.
Hot.
Oh my god. That is so limey, it is unbelievable. Adam, you got to try that.
Right.
Oh my god.
Not
Hey. Woo!
God, it's like molten lava. It's like
No way.
It's so limey and citrusy. It's like an opal fruit, but like nuclear. It's unreal.
Oh, I've got some of these mad things as well. Do you want one of these?
What?
I can't remember what they are.
Oh my god, do I want one of them?
what are they?
Look at that.
Oh my Jesus
Is that
Christ!
I
samosa?
don't know, but
I
thank you
got
very
some weird green stuff as well. Some weird green sauce stuff. So let's
There you
cut
go.
this
Thank
open.
you very much.
Yeah, that is very lively.
Yeah.
Oh, I can feel
Why have you
it
got
is
tears streaming down your cheek?
It's like them, do you remember them sweets? What were they called? Them sweets, and they come in like a dustbin, and you're like,
Oh,
radioactive.
toxic waste.
Toxic waste, yeah.
Oh dear, that is. What have they done to that? Sorry.
Oh my god.
It's nice, man.
Is this like a yogurt sauce?
Yeah.
No, it could be.
It's like impenetrable sauce. Ah, there we go. Looks like a coriander type thing. Dip.
That's okay.
This is amazing.
I was starving inside Tulip, so don't know. I'm sorry it took so long. I didn't. A bit of a slow journey from Ashton to here. It's not far geographically, but
I think it's closer to home, isn't it? Oh, those dumplings are nice.
I can't stop thinking about them pigs nearby.
oh, it's awful.
Just can't stop.
I know.
You see, this is the sad thing: is that we sort of go there, we witness it, and then yet we're here, sort of enjoying ourselves, laughing while those are sat there waiting to meet the fate. It's just like, well, you've got to disconnect yourself sometimes, haven't you?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just go crazy.
It's like we fasted last Friday, didn't we? For that vigil.
Yeah, the affots.
It would have been good to have done that today if it had fallen on it, but I don't think I could have drove here without eating.
No, 5 hours of driving.
No, it's not good.
No. It is pretty good though that it's like you make that connection when you're there, even though we didn't see any animals on Friday.
This is scary.
What's that?
It's scary really good.
Yeah, you've always liked kebab, haven't you?
Let's try a little bit.
Go for it, mate.
My
Yeah.
face-
That sauce is gorgeous.
My face is melting. I need to cool it down.
Well, there's this coconut thing here. I assume it's coconut. And some.
Go on then. I do like a bit of coconut.
So what's that, your kebab, Adam? Is it hot?
No, just nice. You want to cut a little bit off and try. I'll break a little bit off and try.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's definitely coconut.
Oh yeah, very coconut.
Let's try it.
That's not bad after a pizza.
I've never had chips with an Indian before.
What?
Yeah.
Did you just say that? Oh my
Have
god.
you ever had chips from an Indian? Oh my word.
You better give me some more of it.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Not sure.
No. I'm not sure whether I like the taste of that.
It's not like a doner.
It's not like this, yeah, it isn't like the doner, is it? It's spicy. Have you tasted it lime?
No.
Oh my god.
Go on.
It will weigh your tongue up, let's put it that way.
I'm gonna have a little bit then.
I'm scared. It's sat down inside my plate. I'm like, oh.
Just do it.
If it's out, you've got to eat it.
Whoa.
Is that limey or is that limey?
It is limey. Yeah.
There's my Ninja lock.
Oh yeah.
And that's my water filter, right?
Same as that one, isn't it?
What's it? Oh, is that
Nutri Ninja.
No, not the Ninja. The diffuser. Is that like a diffuser?
That's a coffee machine.
Right. Where's the water filter?
Right here.
Oh yeah. Is that a diffuser?
Yeah,
So
it heats
and
it up and then it
I want to get one of
diffuses
those.
and goes through the filters. And the filters are cheap carbon filters.
I really want to get one of those.
Do you want to try some of the water for a bit?
Yeah. I'd love some. Yeah.
I've actually used urine and it's actually cleared me urine.
There, a bit of
Yeah.
dim teeth
So
going
it's
on.
my wee you're eating. That
Tim Teeth.
Dim teeth. Yeah.
Sterile, so you're alright.
water,
Wow,
that's
thanks.
tap water.
Is this your urine? Yeah.
Yeah, it's my urine.
Nice. Time for a bit anyway.
Yeah, sure. We don't mind sharing wee in this house. Dan,
That's really
Go on
good.
then.
wee.
Go on then.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
So that's coming straight out of the tap.
Yeah.
It's just not got that metallic taste
No,
anymore.
actually, it's very tough.
That's really good.
You think you have hard water up here? Hard water?
No, we don't have hard water up here.
We
No.
do.
We have hard.
Everything's hard up north.
No, the water is in water soft as shite. That's why we don't drink it. We drink beer instead because the water's too soft for us.
We should be doing a mukbang. Like, picking a topic
We are.
and talking to camera.
Yeah. Well, I definitely strongly recommend Lillys. I'm going to try the sit down when they open properly.
Yeah.
That's tasty.
We've got the firefly to try as well. I haven't put out. Their menu just is really
Are
good.
they still vegan? Because
I don't know.
there was one in Hereford. I know the guy that convinced them to turn it vegan. He was a manager there, Marcham. And they owned 2 pubs, but the one in Hereford changed. But he's left the one in Hereford, and now it's changed hands. The one in Hereford, so it's changed to someone else. So, but it was really good. But when he left and the chef left, it all went downhill a bit, and then I think they lost a customer, and then that's why they sold.
Yeah, because the firefly was owned by the 2 of them. They owned the one in Hereford as well.
Yeah. I used to go to the one in Hereford all the time.
Because you lived that way, didn't you, at one point?
I still think the firefly's vegan. Although they got questioned on their decor because I think they got like a fake deer head or something. Like a,
Oh, really?
like
Yeah.
a deer head and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're latter day vegan. Like, oh, look at that. How can you call yourself a vegan, man? You know, pub. Without on the wall.
Deerheads, where did I see deerheads last night? Britain's Tiger Kings. No, it wasn't. It was Luther Raw. Went to see the Tiger King's brother and he was hunting, he had all stag heads under.
Yeah.
It was Luther Raw.
Yeah, it's mad.
John
isn't it?
Venus.
Aye?
John Venus.
Good minute.
Not penis.
I listened to your response to John Penis actually on the way up here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was listening to it.
The vegan.
Well, 5 what? Yeah, vegan.
The vegan.
He's a vegan.
I'm so behind on social media videos. I am so behind.
Well, I'm just keeping up on John Venus's stuff from Dan's responses.
What's he done now?
Oh, he's talking about the 5 dark sides of veganism, but like you said, Dan,
Oh.
he's just talking about
They're
himself.
talking about himself.
Yeah.
He's just making excuses for everything he's done.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh wow.
I'm trying to think of some examples now. Oh, anger, shame. And he's basically saying, look, it's alright to go back and make mistakes and go back to meat. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it was really
Don't worry about
apologetic,
it.
wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Mm.
Yeah. He's like, well, his videos are tanked. He's getting like, he's got what, like 350 subs or 350,000
views,
subs or
does he?
something. He's got like 1,000 views. per
Yeah,
video or
yeah,
something.
absolute ridiculous views now.
Lots of people that are subbed to him but haven't even subbed yet. Really.
Yeah, there's people, nobody's interested in him.
Yeah.
I mean, people can't even be bothered to be annoyed at him.
So he's made a big mistake. He's made a big mistake. Even if he was only doing it to make money off YouTube, he's made a big mistake by flipping. He's fucked himself.
Yeah.
So even if it was just for profit and he doesn't give a shit about veganism, that move of him saying I'm no longer vegan fucked him up. So he's not even got the YouTube anymore.
No.
What?
You can't even flip the flop anymore.
Yeah.
Or flop the flip.
No flip the flip anymore. So he just flipped it.
Well, there's like, so about 1.5 years ago, he put up a video of him going to a vigil. And I think he went with
Wow.
James Turner. But I noticed in the video, and I commented on the video at the time, like, because he's going, oh, you know, it's not that bad because like slaughterhouse footage and stuff's worse. But he didn't go up to the animal. He sat right back. You know how you like go to a vigil, you need to really like connect and go and like be with the individual. I could see he wasn't doing that at all, and I put a comment on the video at the time as well. Because you can just hide behind a camera and stand back, and like you can really put up a guard, can't you? It won't affect you. I think you need to be in the moment sometimes. Sometimes, like, put the camera down and just connect. But, mate.
It didn't come out. It just sort of stifled itself.
Yeah, I sort of felt bad videoing earlier because like we know what's going on, but
No.
you kind of got to in a way, haven't you?
No, but no, it's important to.
Yeah, you've got to be you've got to pass this on to other people, haven't you? You're just exposing it to other people, aren't you? It's just something you got to do. Them look immense.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, no, man.
Excuse me.
Really buy?
What's that
Oh
other
my-
thing you've got
Is
there,
that
Gawain?
I
That,
want you to
like,
take some home.
what is that?
This.
No, the one in the box.
Yeah, the one that you don't know what it is.
I don't know.
I'm intrigued.
It's
Can I
lamb
try a little bit,
lambagiatia.
please?
Yeah, whatever that
Tiny,
is.
tiny bit.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know if it's
There you
not.
go, that's the tiniest. Oh no, there's not.
We'll break that in half and I'll have half. I'll try half of it.
It's probably like.
It looks really savoury salt. Oh,
Oh my god!
it looks like pastry.
It's like a giant crisp.
Yeah, it's like.
It's a bit like that Bombay mix.
It's softer than you think it is going to be.
Maybe it's gram flour. Is it? So you know the Bombay mix, the big
Yeah.
bits you get into Bombay mix, tastes like that.
Wheat flour. No, gram flour. Ingredients: gram flour, rapeseed oil, salt. Something I don't even know how to pronounce. Soda
That's
bicarbonate.
Cumin.
No,
I'm sure it tastes cumin.
A whinger.
Oh, I'm not
seeds.
keen on that.
I like
You don't like it?
No.
A Wawiya gem seeds or something like that.
What?
Gawain. Ooh.
Look what I've got to deal with. This is the type of people in my house. No manners, just spitting everywhere.
My way to see.
I didn't want it anyway.
What's that there?
Gawain seeds. Or something like that. It fell out.
We don't want to know now, you just ruined it. Just ruined the moment.
No one's going to go near it anymore.
Gawain seeds.
Gawain
No
seeds.
idea. We just made that up. Sound intelligent.
No.
Blimey!
Well, that was nice. My mouth feels like it's on fire.
That was delish.
Oh, this is pretty good. This thing.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't have any of that.
And you what?
Any of that.
It's not bad actually.
Oh.
Mind you, it's my second attempt on it now, so.
I usually sit safe for the corner. That's what I normally do.
But I must admit, I like putting that stuff on poppadoms.
Oh yeah.
Lime pickle, it's nice on poppadoms with the onions. And chutney.
Oh, mango chutney. We went into Home Bargains the other day and they did massive naan breads, vegan naan breads in there for like 99p.
Nice.
Yeah. Big one.
Oh, really?
Who was it?
Pistachios in. They used to bring them out with coffee, and I would ask for more.
It's
Yeah.
like,
And
you know,
more.
like, instead of like coffee, you know, we have coffee and mint, they have like coffee and barfies.
They're really similar to that.
Oh, it's so sweet. This is the thing about Indian sweets though, they are really sweet, aren't they?
It sounds similar to like having a hangover, coffee and a barfie.
We used to go to Bengal Fusion in Lyme, and it was amazing. We had Christmas dinners there and everything.
Curry mayo.
The curry mayo, yeah, and really good food. But
Oh, we've got curry mayo.
have you?
Yeah, rush home. And literally is a curry mayo, there's millions of them. It's unreal.
I was
Yeah,
getting
rush home, Manchester.
I get a bit worried now because of the ghee and stuff they put in it.
In what?
Ghee, isn't it?
Yeah, but they won't
No,
put the
not
ghee in
there.
it.
No.
Yeah, ghee's purified butter, isn't it?
That was really nice. And a cute little box as well.
I enjoyed that. I haven't even touched into my masala dosa.
Fucking hell, mate.
Masala dosa.
That'll be your dinner for tonight then.
You're joking, aren't you? That'll be gone on his way down.
Yeah, that's my snack on the way to the meeting.
During the meeting. What's a masala dosa then? Is it like a naan bread thing?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's better when you get it at the thing, but basically it's like a pancake but crisper, and it goes like there, and it's big on your plate, and then you've got the sauce and then the creamy stuff. But there's this vegan Indian,
It's good, isn't it?
a
Really
vegan
good.
Indian festival restaurant, and they do really good masala
vegan
dosa.
Indian.
Yeah, so they're like a stall, and they just do vegan Indian food, South
okay.
Indian food,
Okay.
and they do a masala dosa.
Is that your...
Yeah, those whatever.
Oh, it's stuck to the table.
Does anyone want any more chili tofu?
No, I'm not particularly keen on that, you know.
Might take that over.
It's too soft a texture for me.
Yeah, I
I
quite
like
like it
But
crispy.
burn.
I like a harder
Is that like
texture.
a silken tofu thing?
It just looks very light, doesn't it?
No, it's firm. You've been told.
So this is the paneer stuff. Let me try.
That's just like tofu. I'm wondering if it is. Oh god, that's so good. Sugar, I love it. Sugar freak.
I'm gonna need a big one tomorrow. Last day of annual leave.
I'm gonna get the
But
Is it tomorrow?
some
we
sweets.
had an awful week. Because the nursery's closed for Easter. So I have to take it off every year. To work Wednesday.
I've got to find a job.
Yeah. You jacked that job in. It was a bit of it was an hour's drive to the job anyway, wasn't it? Is that
Half an hour.
Half an hour.
They are really good.
I can feel my teeth melting as I chew, but
Just ripping.
Right out loud. Why they make these packets so complicated? I'm gonna go first. Watermelon.
it's nice. Oh, you did get the same selection.
No, it's not close then.
Does Wes like curries? Yeah.
He loves dal.
Does he?
Loves dal.
Dal is ace, so dal's like it tastes very salty, but it's not. It's a lot of garlic in dal, so it tends to have that salty taste.
That's probably why mine onto your taste then. My dal. Because I don't put that much garlic in it.
Yeah, you're supposed to. What I do is I get me lentils, put the water on them, then I chop loads of garlic up and throw it in the water, so it boils with the. And then there's more garlic in there, you know, when you mix it with the onions and stuff like that.
I put split peas in mine as well.
That's it.
Yeah, I've got belly.
Yeah.
Neither of you got bellies. I got a belly.
Bless him though, when I met him, he was like 9 stone. And now he's got the body of a stream, so that's what he's always wanted.
Going vegan made you fat.
Yeah.
He has got. He's always getting on the scale. Going, look, look on my gut.
It's about a photo when I was like lay down, it was just like, just like
Get in.
yes.
Papa John's and he laid down.
yeah,
I
yeah.
said, look, he's got a baby in his belly. He's just flopped.
I was like, what was I? I was 28 waist till I was 30.
That's
I've
11
always
stone.
been, yeah, I've always stick thin.
28 waist until you were 30, and then you were 32.
High on
So it's not very right.
high on
So, inflate to 500 psi. Crazy.
That was really good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
I
me.
enjoyed it. I'm glad we we come here instead of like trying to munch it in the cars.
No.
Yeah.
That would have been a nightmare, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Car
it's much
seats
more
everywhere.
civilised.
Yeah. This is nice.
We have to go for another one of these. Does anyone else want some more? Help yourself.
No, I'm alright.
Nah, me, I'm alright. I'm learning to say no to stuff. Like, you know, my head's going, yeah, I'll eat the box.
I'm absolutely full to brimming now, but I know that within 20 minutes I'm like, in the bin, oh, I did. Yeah, there's some left.
That's me. Yeah, I'm trying to be better because, like the other day, I had that. I was like looking at that apple strudel, and I was like, I've had one slice. I'm gonna have a cone. I'm gonna have to have that other strudel. I was like, why did you do that for?
That strudel was nice.
It was good.
Was really good.
It was
Yeah.
really good.
And that was Aldi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, frozen.
Yeah, he went back and bought another one from Lidl the other day.
What did you have with it? Did you have any ice cream with it?
Ice cream and Alpro cream. Good.
Yeah, it was really good.
The Alpro yogurts and the range of like mousses and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
good.
the Oatly Greek yogurt. Oh, I had the last bit last night. The Oatly Greek yogurt is epic. And all I do when I go to work is like I throw some in a tub, then throw frozen berries and fruits on it,
Nice.
and then it keeps it sort of, you know, because it'll go to mush, won't it, after time, so it sort of
Does
keeps
that
it.
keep you full? Just yogurt and frozen
No,
fruit?
no, that's on top of my dinner.
I was gonna say, I was like,
No, it's like, yeah, because I'm a snack as well, so I don't like to keep snacking.
Creeping, strapping lad like you, just living on yogurt.
No, that tin full of jammy Dodgers, that's a full packet of jammy Dodgers fits in that tin perfectly.
Okay.
And I get through one of them every time I take, yeah, if I...
A pack of jammy dog.
Right, so you're getting off then, are you? I'm doing my best acting now. So, Daniela and Adam and Gawain, are you going home now? It has been really great to have you at my house for dinner, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope we can do this again soon.
Yes, thank you very much. It has been very pleasurable.
Oh, they can't shake hands, it's COVID.
Oh,
You
yeah.
shouldn't be even
What are you doing in my house?
That's almost stinks. That's really good. So you did that.
Best question is, who's going to do the washing up?
Right, see you later, guys.
W.
Bye.
Bye everybody. Thanks for watching.
Have a nice day.